estáis? Aquí estamos en un nuevo capítulo de Game of Thrones, el juego que estábamos jugando. No habíamos terminado lo que es el primer capítulo. Estoy sin voz, ahora lo cuento. No habíamos terminado el primer capítulo, así que vamos a jugar lo que nos queda de él. Que fue una hora de streaming, fue un streaming muy largo. Y además de eso, se me subió mal a YouTube, se veía bien, pero se me subió ciertas partes como pixeladas. Y en cuanto a lo de la voz, tengo una congestión bastante épica, pero ya está casi de guay con esta voz de marcha. Y no me acuerdo, habíamos estado con los chavalillos. Sí, me acuerdo. Uy, voy a decir, está en inglés, claro que está en inglés subtitulado, lista. Ya no te acordabas. A mí me parece que escuchemos unos gritos por ahí. Gente, le están torturando a alguien.
Let's play a little game, shall we?
Ramsey.
Did you know my ancestors wore the skins of their enemies as a coat?
Ups, creo que nos han pillado. ¿Qué pasa?
Not my best work, unfortunately. I suppose I have fallen out of practice. But he didn't make it easy, what with all that bloody noise.
Like a drowning cat. I thought he'd never stop.
As my father likes to say, a naked man holds few secrets. But the flayed man holds none.
Pity he didn't know your father was the warden of
Vete,
the north.
Casi me ve.
He does now. How much further is it to these foresters?
A day, my lord. 2 at most.
What was that?
My lord?
Shh. Listen.
Nos han escuchado. ¿Qué mierdas puedo hacer?
There. Hear that? I know I heard something.
No sé qué hacer, tío, ni correr ni quedarme, ¿sabes? Imagino que si me quedo.
Never mind.
Bien.
We've wasted enough time
Una forma no
already.
saben de bien. Vamos a escoger unas opciones. Correr vendrían tras nosotros. Y de esta manera... Bueno, no me han visto. Si hubiéramos corrido de cambiar de historia, no nos hubiéramos escapado simplemente. ¿Será de hondo? No creo, porque nadie no se encuentra con nadie por el camino o algo así. Descuídate. ¿Por qué vas tan despacio? No, es un hombre... Está muerto. Vamos. Me han quitado toda la piel. La han despellejado. Vivo. Qué asco.
Lord Ethan, as I was saying, you are young. And there are those within these walls who are uncertain of your leadership. But 300 generations of Forester Lords stand behind you.
300 generaciones.
Gerhard the Tall, who founded our house, and your grandfather, Lord Thorin the Bold, who seized back the river valley from the White Hills.
What did they call my father?
Lord Gregor the Good. He was fair and wise, and courageous in battle.
And what will they call me?
That is for you to define as the new lord. These were your father's people to lead and protect, and now they're yours. But your father did not bear this responsibility alone. He and every Forester Lord before him chose one man whom they trusted above all others, the Lord Sentinel. Forester traditions demand that a new Lord Sentinel must be chosen.
Alguien que le aconseje.
Keep walking, you craven son of a whore. Move.
Me parece que han pillado a alguien.
Summon the Lord. We need his judgment.
Tenemos que elegir algo
I've done nothing
sobre la vida de
wrong.
este
I
tío
was
guapo.
only
Hay
trying
que
to
hacer con él.
survive.
Imagino. Pero antes os contarán qué es lo que ha hecho.
Lord Ethan. Mate,
Who is this man?
this craven is a deserter and a thief.
This house is doomed. We all fucking know it.
Quiet, thief. Eric was supposed to be guarding our weapons, but instead we caught him stealing them.
Está robando nuestras armas.
2 shields and 3 spears.
Why did you do it?
Because I've no wish to die.
Yes, my lord. I fled. We should all flee.
It's not stealing if you're taking what's yours by right.
He speaks
He's
true.
right.
I've a family to feed, and not 2 coins to rub together since Lord Gregor left us to rot here. Where's our pay? Our share of bread and wine grows smaller every day.
Leave the poor man alone!
Mercy, go! Lord Ethan, I know these words are hard, but they're honest. This house is falling. We'll never survive the coming winter. Most of us won't even live to see it. We are in this together. You say that, but it won't be you who's starving come winter.
You'll address him as Lord. Lord Ethan, you must decide the punishment. Lord Gregor always took a thief's fingers. 3 of them.
Now may not be the time for harsh punishment. The men are on edge as it is.
Men need to know they cannot do whatever the fuck they please. Their lord will not permit it.
You can send him to the wall.
Mandarlo al muro o... La otra opción ha dicho que era desterrarlo.
I will decide.
Send him to the wall!
Take his fingers, thief! If you punish me, you'll be punishing an innocent man. It will be an injustice, my lord. Please, my lord. My family depends on me. I sentence you to the wall, where you will join the Night's Watch. No, please, my lord! My family, without me, they'll die!
Tampoco está mala vida, ¿no? O sea, al final, ir al muro, pues bueno, dejas a tu familia, dejas a todo el mundo, pero no te matan, ni tampoco vas a estar mal allí, simplemente vas a estar luchando con los del muro y ayudando al pueblo a que no pase nadie de ahí. Me parece justo. Perdóname por poco, porque tampoco vas a ir de rositas, ¿sabes?
It's a lord's duty, so I did it.
You heard what the thief said. I expect this sort of thing will happen again. But a sentinel can help you in the face of disloyalty. You need someone you can trust by your side. Someone you can rely on, no matter the circumstance. Possessing wisdom.
And I'm sure you think you'd be the perfect choice.
Me? Oh, gods no. I can't get involved. I am a maester. At the Citadel, I swore an oath to serve as such. There are 2 capable men for the role. They both want the job, but neither thinks very highly of the other.
How do I decide between them?
Talk to them. Solicit the opinion of people close to you. Here, the bracer of the Sentinel. The badge of office. Tonight is your first small council meeting. It would be wise to bestow this bracer upon your chosen Sentinel then, to show that you are decisive and in control of this house. Your Sentinel will wear this for all to see.
I'll make the right choice as Sentinel.
Come speak with me when you're ready to convene the small council, my lord.
Lo que hago con estos 2 tíos y ver con quién me quedo, vamos. Quién quiero que sea mi consejero. Pero no son y cuál se parece al tipo de persona que quiero a mi lado. Más que el tipo de persona, el tipo de decisiones que tomarían ellos, que son como las que yo pienso, ¿no?
Duncan,
Yes, my lord.
I have much to consider and face a difficult decision.
Perhaps I can help. Your father often sought my counsel.
As Lord, I must name a sentinel.
Of course. And if I may ask, who do you favor for the role? Perhaps I can share my insight. And talking can sometimes help you make a decision.
Actually, I wanted to ask, why did you send Garrett away?
I did it for your own protection, my lord. Garrett had to go. By sending him away myself, I thought it would keep you blameless in the eyes of the Whitehills. I only hope to give you an advantage, and I regret any action you disapprove of.
That's a clever strategy.
I do hope that's a good thing, my lord.
Thank you, Duncan. I appreciate your advice.
I'm at your
Tampoco
service,
crees que
my
me ha
lord.
dicho mucho. Mucho de lo que me interesaría saber, pero bueno. Eso es lo con el que tengo que hablar.
Ethan. Or should I say Lord Ethan?
Hello, Uncle Malcolm.
Eso,
I
tío.
saw what you did today. It's not an easy thing to do, showing mercy to a man who admits his guilt. But if you'll excuse me, my lord, I should finish packing before nightfall. I hope to be off tomorrow. At first light.
But where are you going?
Your mother asked me to cross the narrow sea to find your brother, Asher.
Asher?
She has asked me to return with him, to help the house.
She said nothing of this to me.
Because she fears you will not agree. I told her my place is here, that I'll be of no help to you in Essos. She insisted. I will hold, of course, until you've spoken with her about this. Just try to be kind to her. She's been living a nightmare made real. But you know that just as well.
She's my mother. Of course I'll be gentle.
I know you will. You're good-hearted, my lord. That is your true strength.
But my mother's fears are not the only ones I face. My people are scared as well. I'm told I must choose a sentinel.
If I may be so bold, Sir Royland is the man for the job. He'd be a fine choice, and I'd trust him.
Why Sir Royland?
We are at war. You need a warrior by your side. Royland has the respect of his men and will bring strength and discipline to this house. Duncan would offer sage advice, but now is not the time to negotiate. Not with the likes of Ramsay Snow.
Thank you, Uncle.
Ethan, I need to talk to you.
Interesante. Si no me equivoco, ha dicho que... Estoy segura.
Mother told me
Duncan te
Mira
dará
has asked
consejo,
for
pero
Lady Marjorie's
bueno,
help.
nosotros podemos
Did
con
she?
los Ramsay porque
I knew we could rely on Mira.
dominar a las tropas,
She
digamos, las
always thinks
llevará,
of
saber
family
pelear,
above all
saber
else.
luchar.
Hopefully
como esa
Lady
gente que
Marjorie's
luchar, no
influence will
hablar.
be enough. But right now I'm more concerned about you. I saw what you did to that man. You promised me you
pasa?
wouldn't change, and I believed you.
I can't afford any
¿Qué
more
crees que tenía que haber
mistakes.
hecho?
Everyone knows what happened with Lord Whitehill. Garrett being sent to the wall without my knowledge.
I know. And that wasn't your fault.
But I'm the Lord. It's my responsibility. The
¿Cierto?
people want me to lead. They need me to, but
What? Ethan, please.
who should I name as my sentinel?
It should definitely be Duncan Tuttle. He's dependable and smart, and everyone trusts his judgment. Sir Royland is unpredictable and likely to make matters worse.
Ya está, dice que lo coja Duncan.
You've always given me good advice. Thank you.
Ahora, ¿qué hago? Me estoy liando. Tengo que hablar con ese tipo. Ay, Dios mío. Por aquí no puedo pasar. Con Duncan no hemos hablado. Quizás podamos ir por aquí. No, no puedo hablar con este hombre. Vamos a ver qué es lo que podemos investigar aquí. Pensaba que podríamos estar mirando las cosas, pero igual desde aquí, no sé, tenemos una perspectiva diferente del y de la gente. Vale, tenemos yo creo que por ahí el tío este, ¿no? Luchando. Se supone. Vale, pues, bonitas vistas y tal. Veamos qué podemos hacer por aquí, si es que podemos hacer algo. Un escudo. En nuestra casa. Este chavalillo, vamos a hacer algo con él. Sí, parece que sí.
Careful. Keep at it and you won't have much left. Something to pick your teeth with.
No, Ethan. Look at this. All good swords have a name. I call mine Two Brothers. I carved this to give me strength. And this, so I remember. I mean, I could never forget. But, oh, you know, don't you?
And what of your brother Asher? Where's his name?
There's only two sides to the blade. Besides, he left, so... Yeah. Someday, I'll have a real one. But not like that one. Only a lord could have that sword.
You'll have a good sword. I'm sure of it.
I watched you today. I saw what you did to that man. Was he our enemy? A bad man? Everyone keeps talking about them. Enemies. Talia told me what it means.
No, he's not our enemy. But he did a bad thing.
Then I wish you'd hurt him. People who do bad things need to be punished. Someone did something bad to Father and Roderick. Someone should hurt them even worse. I want a real sword. No one's afraid of wood. I'll find the men who took Roderick someday, and I'll make sure I have a real sword when I do.
Niño con las ideas muy claras. Y este tipo... No podemos hablar con él. No importa, no vamos a mirar para qué. No creo que nos descubra nada nuevo.
Sword up! Swing left! Sorry! Wrong! I didn't know
Sir
dogs
Royland,
could hold swords.
A word?
Of course, my lord.
I have many decisions to make, and I wanted your advice. I need to name a sentinel.
Ah, you do. And it's good you came to me. I know this house, and everyone here knows me. They know I can hold the reins, or wield the sword in equal measure. I'm the man you need. And might I remind you, it was Duncan Tuttle who sent Garrett to the war. He undermined your authority, and made you look weak to the Whitehills. I would never do that to you. And if you pardon me saying so, I think your father would be proud.
Duncan Tuttle is a good man.
Aye, a fine man. Wise even. But he has no business being sentinel. He likes to talk. But now's the time for action. So, when will you declare your decision, my lord?
Tonight, at the small council meeting.
Very good. I trust your judgment, my lord.
Este tipo no me llega a caer del todo bien. Entonces... No sé. No sé qué hacer. Se puede mirar. Con esta ya está.
You're all worthless and weak.
En verdad no se puede hacer nada. A ver. No, podemos dejarla hacer.
I've decided to name you as my sentinel. Congratulations.
Why, thank you, my lord. I'm honored. But are you sure?
Yes, of course. I'm convinced you're the man for the job.
Then I accept. But first, you must summon the small council, my lord, to make it official.
Right. I'll tell Maester Ortengrin to do it at once.
Bueno, pues yo creo que ya hemos hecho ahora.
Our provisions are rather low, my lord. I made the count again, just to be sure. But it doesn't look good.
How bad is it? How long could we hold the house?
We couldn't withstand a siege, my lord. If the Boltons or the White Hills cut us off and wait us out, we'd only last a fortnight. But there are steps we can take. In the past, we've demanded food from the small folk to replenish our stores. We can do it again, if you'd like. We've done it before in desperate times. The last long winter, my family had to give all our pigs to the house. Even if you don't decide now, you may need to soon enough. Until then, I can speak to the huntsmen and trappers. Perhaps they can do more. My lord.
No he sabido qué responder, la verdad, no quería liarla. Ahora podemos hablar otra vez con este, así. Pero antes no podíamos, ¿no? Ese más, sí, antes.
Maester?
¿Se ha cambiado de sitio o qué?
Yes, Lord Ethan. I see you've spoken to a number of people. Are you prepared to name your sentinel?
Sí.
Yes, Maester. I'm ready.
Ahí tiene que
Very
haber
well.
opinión.
I will convene the small council at once.
You may sit.
I believe Lord Ethan has reached his decision.
Before I name my sentinel, I must tell you. Duncan, Royland, this house needs you both.
But you can only choose one, my lord.
Let him be on with it.
Many thought either of you would make a fine sentinel, but I have made my decision.
¿Qué tiene cara de malo el otro?
Duncan Tuttle, you will be my sentinel.
Tuttle! This is reckless.
Lord Ethan has made his choice. I will not disappoint you, my lord.
Now, sentinel, what do you have to report of Ramsay Snow?
Our scouts say he's only a day's ride from here, with no time to waste.
Who knows what he's capable of? We need to prepare for the worst.
We can devise a plan to deal with him.
The Boltons need our people to harvest the ironwood. Even the bastard Ramsay must understand that.
He's not coming here to negotiate. We must answer with the sword.
That's bloody suicide. You gamble with the lives of everyone within these walls. Ignore Sir Royland. You named me Sentinel. I knew this would happen. He cannot be trusted.
This is the bloody small council. Lord Ethan deserves to hear from all of us.
Enough! Would my father have stood for this kind of bickering? Neither will I.
Sir Royland is clearly able and ready to take up arms, but the rest of our soldiers are not. We need to take a cunning approach. Diplomacy can be a sharper instrument than a sword.
The Bolton sigil is a flayed man. Force is the only thing they understand.
Gentlemen, please. Thank the gods Mira has asked Lady Marjorie for her help. It's not too late for the Crown to intervene on our behalf, but we must have a plan if Mira's efforts are not successful. I trust Mira's judgment. I don't doubt she did everything within her power to help us.
Mother, what do you recommend we do?
We must give him whatever he wants and be done with it. It's too dangerous to do otherwise.
Why not make an offering for peace, my lord?
Yeah, the wisdom of the Citadel.
We can give the Boltons ironwood in exchange for their protection.
You must be mad. It's pure folly to just give away the only currency we have to bargain with.
Enough! My new sentinel favors a certain approach, and I agree. I shall use diplomacy with Lord Snow. I would be foolish to pick a fight without negotiating first. I'll offer our allegiance, and try to reach a reasonable agreement.
If you aren't ready for a fight, you're bound to lose when one breaks out.
Ethan has made his opinion known, and you will respect his decision.
Forgive us, my lord. We are, of course, here to serve you, as we served your father.
Aye.
Well then, let's decide how we shall set the stage for Ramsay's arrival. Invite him into this hall, and meet him face to face, lord to lord.
Ramsay Snow is no lord. That's absurd. You meet him at the gate with as much force as we can muster.
Nos van a traer a
Make
Ramsay a
him
casa.
wait. Let him gaze upon Ironwrath.
Para intentar
And when he
negociar con él.
enters, he'll know it's only because you allowed it.
Lord Ethan?
Dígame. Si lo tratamos desde fuera,
I will meet him at the
lo
gate.
más seguro, no
Very
podemos
good,
meter a
my
ese tío
lord.
aquí, tío.
I shall prepare the men.
Men? We hardly have any. It's a foolish plan.
How many years have I served this house? I cannot listen to that bloody idiot anymore.
La
Forgive
oportunidad
me,
de atacarle,
my
¿no?
lord, but you are not ready to be lord of this house. You're likely to get us all killed.
Get out.
You'll regret that, my lord.
Te has portado mal.
Apologies, my son. I had expected better of him. But now that it is settled, we know what we must do. You will meet Ramsay Snow at the gate, and we will not offer our ironwood.
And don't worry, Lord Ethan. I will stand beside you, where your sentinel belongs.
Then perhaps we should adjourn. We have to prepare the house.
No sé dónde estamos metiendo, si no estamos haciendo lo correcto o no.
My lord,
Pero declararle
you
la
have
guerra a ese
named
tío
your
no es nada
sentinel, but
inteligente
you still
tampoco.
seem conflicted. And no matter what, you can't be indecisive. Not if you want to help this house. Forgive me.
There will always be those who question your leadership, which is why you need allies you can rely on. Family. Mira has done everything she can in King's Landing, but there are others who can help us. What about your brother, Asher?
Malcolm told me. You want to bring him back.
He's a skilled fighter. But what's more, he has the will to fight. A hunger for it. He always protected you and your sister. And we need all the help we can get.
But won't he be Lord if he returns? Do you want him to take my place?
Of course not. He has no interest in such things. And that's not what I want either. Asher is volatile, but that is his strength too. Do you remember the miller's boy? How he tormented you? I wanted to intervene, but your father said Ethan must fight his own battles. But when Asher saw it, he didn't take a breath. He grabbed the miller's boy by the neck. That was his first instinct. Asher knocked out half the poor boy's teeth. Of course, your father was furious, but you were in danger and there was nothing else Asher needed to know. Asher does not hesitate. He acts, and we need that. You have many fine qualities, but you do not have that anger inside you.
Asher is dangerous and unpredictable. His presence could help or hurt.
Having another sword at your side always helps, especially now. I'm trying to do what's best for this family, what this family needs. Ethan, let me send Malcolm to Essos.
Traer a un tío que supuestamente es peligroso, bueno, que supuestamente es nuestro hermano. ¿Hacer caso a mi madre o no hacerle caso? Al parecer, por las respuestas que tenía él, no lo tenía muy claro. Pero voy a hacer caso a mi madre.
Malcolm will go to
Creo que
Essos and bring
tiene
Asher
que
back.
darme buenos consejos.
Thank you, Ethan. I'm glad you will let me do this. Know that you never stand alone. You are a forester. Mira stands with us, and she may be able to help us yet.
No sé cuánto llevaremos de streaming, porque pierdo el tiempo yo con este juego de una manera inexplicable, y no sé cuánto duran los capítulos. Pero tampoco quiero hacerlo francamente muy largo, así que voy a hacer hasta aquí, y yo creo que ya llevaremos un buen tiempito, y los voy a intentar hacer un poco más cortos, porque si no, no creo que os vayáis a tragar un vídeo de 1 hora como el que subí el otro día, que lo podéis ver a partes, pero bueno. Así que nada, a buenas horas llegáis. Voy a dejar el streaming aquí y ya seguiré subiendo más. Así que nada, espero que os haya gustado, que os haya entretenido y nos vemos en el próximo vídeo. Chao.